Hey Lawson, do a sexy pose. There's mine all nice and clean. Well, most of it. So while Lawson's doing that, you can hear me over the background. I did discover one little hiccup. You see this boot right here? You shouldn't look like that. And when you tap on it, you can feel metal. And then that definitely shouldn't happen. So I got a broken CV joint. What I'm gonna do, I think this is, I'm certain that this is came from my accident back in January, not from yesterday at 5313, because we didn't do anything really serious out there at 5313. So it's just that one axle. The passenger side's actually fine, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get some Rhino axles from Super ATV and replace both of them on the front and use those. They've got some really good reviews on them, really good warranty on them. I'm not in a hurry though, because it is running certainly. I definitely need to get it fixed before something worse were to happen to it and actually cause a real problem. But anyway, you can see we're cleaning up the machines, got mine all cleaned up, and just doing a little bit of drying out here in the sun before I put it back in the garage. Otherwise, everything performed well yesterday. Real pleased with the machine still. The only maybe kind of gotcha or hiccup that about driving in general on the trail is you can see just the height difference between like my seat and Lawson's seat. And so Lawson's is much lower. The Maverick is much lower. It does have a slightly longer wheelbase, a little bit more width than what mine does. Not that much though, because his model is not the really wide model. But because you sit up higher, when you're approaching a hill, it looks a whole lot more worse than it really is, I think. And so that's something that that I don't know if you call it bad, but it definitely changes your perspective on what it looks like. But it's still a good trail riding machine, good utility machine. I do use it for utility around the house and for my kids' band to haul a trailer every now and again. So it is useful. I definitely would recommend the machine if you are looking for kind of that crossover between sport and utility. I still have to get my additional lights up that I put on. I haven't gotten those wired in yet. I still got to do that. And you can see the wiring hanging down here. That's because I've got my interior roof panel is removed right now, because I was working on I was going to be working on the wiring for the back. As you can see it hanging down right over here. So I still have to do that. But that's what's going on. Thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends. Post it on the forums, all that good stuff. I really appreciate all the comments, and I do try to respond to all of them. So again, please subscribe and like. Bye.